apparently it's only okay to say, "Look at you, you've gotten so big," to children. I guess adults don't take too kindly to that. Shutdown Part Deux workout of the day for Saturday, September 19th. It's the dice games, 30 minutes, so set your timer. The first roll, you're just going to roll one die to choose what exercise you're going to do, and then you're going to roll both dice to see how many reps you're going to do. If you roll a 1, it's going to be dips. 2 is scales, and you will do however many reps that you roll each leg. So if you roll a 7, it's 7 each leg. Okay. 30 is a cross leg crunch. Again, however many reps per side. 4 is split squats. Again, each side. 5 is squat jumps. 6 is double unders. You're going to multiply the reps times 5. And if you do single unders, you're going to multiply the reps by 10. If you roll the same exercise 3 times in a row, keep rolling until you roll a new exercise. So that way you don't get stuck doing the same exercise for like 3 or 4 times in a row or more. First exercise is dips. Starting with the hardest version. Legs straight, one leg up in the air. Keep your back close. Close to the box, go down, shoulders dip below the elbow, lock the elbows out at the top, okay? Two-legged, legs straight is going to be the next easier one. Okay? And then legs bent would be the easiest version, but make sure you're going straight down and straight up on this, and then you're not squatting, turning into some weird leg exercise, which you shouldn't be. Scales. Stand on one leg, keeping the knee straight, back straight. Then you're going to flex the hip, bringing the other leg up behind you. Stop when your hamstring gets tight. Come back up, switch legs. Try not to round the back. Do not bend the knees. So some people with really tight hamstrings, that might be as far as you go, and that's okay. Front view, really important. You want to make sure that your hips stay level. Okay, so when I flex down, I want to keep my right hip the same distance off the floor as my left hip as much as possible. Okay, try not to lift your hip up like that. Okay? Cross leg crunch. Okay. Cross one leg, put this arm down on the ground, start with the hand behind my head, elbow touching the floor, and I'm going to crunch up and touch my right elbow to my left knee, or at least try to get it there. Okay. When you're done with one side, switch over, go to the other side. You notice I am having to flex my spine to come up. I'm not just going doing something weird like that. Okay. Split squats. Fairly long stance, feet should be shoulder width apart. Okay, torso straight up, so shoulders lined up right over the hip joint. You're going to go straight down, straight up, not forward. Okay, straight down. Lightly touch the knee to the ground. Both legs straight at the top. Touch the knee, straight at the top. Try not to go down and hit really hard on the ground. Don't let the floor stop your downward movement. Okay? Should be your muscles, your leg muscles, stopping the downward movement and reversing the direction. So don't rest on the floor, rest up here. Okay? Again, not going forward. Right? Front view, feet about shoulder width apart. Okay? So that way you have better balance side to side. Squat jumps. Feet about shoulder width apart, feet turned out slightly so that your feet and knees are pointing the same direction when you squat. As you squat down, hips move back first, and shift the weight more towards the heels. Then you're going to try to keep your back as straight as possible. Squat down, touch the floor with the fingertips in between the feet, and then you're going to jump. Front view, again, feet about shoulder width apart or so. As you squat down, your knees should track over the feet. Oh, lost my balance there. Blooper reel. Too much weight on my heels on that one. So you don't want to have 100% weight on your heels. When you squat, you want probably about 60-40, 60% on the heels and 40% on the balls. Okay, double unders. Okay, I highly suggest if you don't have a jump rope or you suck at jumping rope, spend the whole whopping 99 cents or $1 or whatever, okay, and buying a cheap jump rope. That's all you need. You don't need anything fancy. Okay, but people are like, oh, I don't jump rope very well. Well, it's because you don't practice. So the more you do it, the better you're going to get. It's a great exercise, good for timing, coordination, rhythm, light plyometric, good cardio, just overall great exercise. So, anyway, double unders, okay, or single unders. So it's 5. So if you roll so you're going to be doing anywhere between 10 to 60 double unders. If you roll 2, you're going to do 10 double unders. If you roll 12, you're going to be doing 60 double unders. Single unders, multiply by 10. So it's going to be 20 to 120 single unders, depending on what you roll. Okay? If you still don't want to get a jump rope, you can ghost rope it, but ghost roping isn't going to teach you how to jump rope. Okay? Just pretend. Okay, you just do it as a single under. Okay? And or you can, if you have a line or seam, you can jump side to side, or you can jump front to back. So 1 rep every jump. Kind of fun. Depending on what your definition of fun is.